And how do I go from that?
From communication,
I gotta say something. I don't want to seem cocky though.
you're not. You just being you.
I'm really, like, for real. I've been told that I'm considered to be more mature for my age, but I really think in that truth, because I do believe that, it's mature is based off of experience.
All right, so let's get deep then. Do you sometimes feel like you're another form of a spirit that already been on the earth before?
I do not. I solely feel like my interactions and my reactions.
I'm talking about your soul. The way that you are. You already seen the past life, so you move a certain way in this life.
I don't.
So you feel like you're a completely new soul.
I'm a whole new soul. Excuse me. I'm a new soul because even though I do things like older people, I'm considered to be more mature. Mm-hmm. If I hadn't had the experiences that I had, which would be going to school, doing 2 years at A-State, dropping out, taking a break, whatever you want to consider it, working at Furniture Row, my reactions to things would be similar to that of my sisters. But it's not. I have more patience. Like I said, I communicate well, but I talk to people daily. Practice and repetition are key. Mm-hmm. Okay. But anyways, yeah. So if my experiences were similar to theirs and other people's my age, doing your 4 years at school, and then taking a break, and then you're not graduating, going to graduate school, all that, you're around the same people for that same period of time. And not that doesn't help you, but it either grows you closer to them or grows you further apart. But you're still with those same people. So not being around other people, you're not going to really experience how to deal with those other kinds of people that don't have similar backgrounds as you. And not necessarily physical backgrounds like, oh, I'm from Texas, now I'm from Arkansas. I mean people that are still in school, or people that are not in school, or people that work and people that don't work, people that have full jobs. Am I making sense? I'm trying to explain this right.
It still falls up on the communication.
It does. So to answer your question, I don't feel like I'm from back then or like someone else's soul. I feel like
you seen, like, from your past experience, it's helping you shape Bree now. So now what you went through growing up and the different situation or different scenarios that you was placed in, that you were supposed to be placed in, cater to God.
Yes.
It helped shape Bree.
Yes.
And now you are able to communicate with the mass, and you are able to tap into different races and speak to them where they like. It feel like you are catering to their needs, or you are catering to their personality, and it's helping you shape to stay on certain topics or stay away from certain topics due to their non-verbal communication skills, like how their body language. You can tell if they tense up, you know how to stay away from that topic. Or if they get all happy and everything, you tend to keep going into that topic to make them feel welcome and comfortable.
Before you continue, I want to say something. So in regards to catering to their needs, I would say that's more on the lighter, like the easiest term. Well, no, I'm about to define it, though.
You mentioned your job, so...
Yes, no, you're right. So, like, I would say that's more on the easier way of, like, understanding kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to, I'm jumping now, to body language, you can't necessarily tell everybody's, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, for example, there's a lady named Swapna Bhosle. She's from India. Her body language, the way that they do things in general in India is completely different. So, whereas I, personally, would be all... They're not like that, but somebody who's like that is considered more of a threat. Like, why are you crossing this personal boundary into my space just to come and have a conversation that did not appear to have an initial meaning or anything like that? They're more reserved, is what I'm trying to say. And then also, this is a side note. I'll go back to that in a little bit. But yeah.
So just because how diverse you are around people and situations that you place yourself in, it helped you in the adult world to what is that word called? called greet people
Pope.
different. So you are able to greet people differently.
I am.
So, and in a form of communication of adulting,
I got
our
a dog.
past experiences help shape who we become in the adult world. It's either you gonna become that or you gonna stay away from that. And the person of a normal adult, there's no such thing of a normal adult, right?
Yeah.
So the way that we are able to
Well, I take that back. You're saying there's no such thing as a normal adult or
Yes.
the norm
there's
in
no
an adult.
there's no normal of being an adult. There's no such thing of normal.
Technically, but I would say there's a standard opposed to a normal.
A standard?
A standard.
Okay, without in the one sentence, what would be that definition?
The definition of standard in adulting?
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I can describe it in. You know what? Okay. The standard would be what the law or the government would consider to be an adequate parent for somebody else. And I feel like I feel like I have to define that because there are certain laws or I don't know, whatever. You can't spank your kids for being bad. She is biting, so it's time for her to get this. She knows. Look, you see she can calm down? My mama did that to me. Pop real quick. Did I not understand? But that's against the law. To a certain degree. Am I not right? Mm-hmm. So that, whenever...
Okay, we're looking for love.
Don't see? And whenever somebody is driving, they require you to be at least, 16? Or you can be between
16.
14 and 16, and you have to have an adult with you. But I know older people who, that they didn't have adults with them to teach them how to drive. There was an older sibling, but the sibling wasn't of age to drink or do, be on, get a car. You got to be 25 to get a car, for the most part. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like with the rental and the insurance kind of thing? Okay, yeah. Long story short, just people that are older than us may not have had the same rules, guidelines, limitations. And the law to this, right now, this day and age, has given us those limitations to create or develop not necessarily an ideal parent.
You want to know why this is so funny?
You get what I'm saying?
No, I'm not.
I can't get it out. This is the part that he needs to edit so I can be thinking my thoughts through, but he's not going to edit it.
I'm going to edit it. Because I can edit in a way where my question, because I understand where you're going.
Okay.
But you keep tippy-toeing around instead of just speaking your mind.
I'm trying to think.
Well, take time to think. If you just
But
get
I
your,
don't want them to
if
look
you,
at it.
they're not gonna see that.
Okay.
But you getting your thoughts together.
Okay.
I can edit that out.
Okay, good, yeah.
But if you, okay, a form of adulting. Let's talk about this. This is a true situation. You are about to see yourself on camera now. So when you rewatch this, you about to see who Bree is. Say when you know where this video is about to go. You are catching butterflies because you know you don't want to be perceived in a way, right?
No, I just don't want to.
What makes you so uncomfortable?
I'm not uncomfortable. The reason why I would prefer to have edited that is because sometimes we say stuff and we know what we're trying to say, but it just don't come out. And I would prefer to have a smooth transaction with the visual, since I have not been in the view of your audience. Okay, I just want them to get a shortened understanding of me, because it's harder for people to understand other people with the more information that they have on them. Like if they, you get what I'm saying?
All right, let's do this.
Video.
Say what's up.
No, I liked all of that video.
Say what's up.
Oh, you get down there.
Introduce yourself.
Guys. Hey y'all. It's Bree. It's nice to meet you guys. The driver squad, as it's called. I'm a driver, just by the way. I think we're all drivers. We just haven't subscribed yet. Everybody. I need everybody to subscribe. Prior to this video, there's a very great video that just needed to be edited, and I made some good points. He made some good points. I'm not gonna remember all that.
You want to know why I deleted that video?
Why?
I just wanted to see how would you react restarting over. Just go with it. That's what adulting is, restarting. You might be going somewhere, and guess what? If things not working out,
You gotta start all the way over.
Exactly. And that's why I did that.
Cool.
And look,
Cool. And
I can go to recent delete, and just how you panic, that form of communication, instead of you just be like, hold on, and thought, you didn't even think it all the way through.
I
you
thought
just,
about recently deletes.
Yeah, but you just panic on me. You just gave up just like that. You want to explain? You want to explain that to the people? You really wanted to punch me, but you didn't even think about the reality versus technology. Technology allows us to have more freedom than we have in the adult world.
Very true.
This is fantasy, but this is reality. And based off your emotions right there, you just got so sick.
I didn't get sick.
Yes, you did. You got very sick.
Y'all, he deleted the whole video. It was great.
I ain't delete nothing.
But you know what? We can save it.
I showed you that I was deleting it. And adulting can be manipulating. Just
Ain't
like
no right
how your drink point. Things can be manipulated.
Did I ask him to switch this on me like this?
I mean,
He did good. Good point. Very good point.